But welcome. This is the Cookout, where we hang out with your favorite stars. And today's special guest doesn't need an invitation to the cookout. Matter of fact, she tells you when you're having the cookout and you just show up and make it happen. But we got SZA joining us. Everybody make some noise. That's my studio audience right there. But hi.
I was like, cookout invite horn.
Yeah. We got to make a big deal about it. But we only have one rule with the cookout. That is, you have to bring a dish because everybody contributes. So what would you like to bring for everybody to enjoy?
I want to bring salmon because I make really good salmon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need that. Healthy protein.
Yeah. Or you can do like chopped cheese too. I make really good chopped cheese.
Okay. Well, it's up to you. Dealer's choice. You bring whatever. We'll enjoy it. But we want to congratulate you on the success that your album's having, SOS. Living at the top of the charts. You get all these breaking all the records. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, how was it for you? Like, you built up the anticipation of releasing the album, and then to finally have it out, and then to see the reaction to be for everybody to be reacting like they are. How does that feel to you to finally have it out like that?
It's definitely unbelievable, and I'm just grateful to have anybody support me and like to ride for me. And I feel like, when a lot of time passes and you spend a lot of time by yourself, and then it's like you start to believe like certain, negative things about yourself that you tell yourself, like, oh, no one's gonna care, no one's gonna listen, or even things that like people on the internet say, and you're like, damn, I believe that probably will happen. And like my time has passed and all these things. And like when it comes out, it's just like you're reminded that there's literally 8 billion people in the world. It's like there's so many more opportunities for like people to surprise you and be excited to be in like fellowship together, just hearing music and processing information together, like in life. There's so many like groups, so much space for so many rooms of people to come together. And I feel like sometimes we get pigeonholed into like little boxes in our mind that are like created and then reinforced by negative influences about like what's possible and what's true and what's real. And I love that this completely is rewiring my brain about what my belief system is and like what's reality, especially after like coming out of quarantine and coming out of like 5 years of like personal isolation. And yeah, it's been an interesting experience. I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, we're grateful for that because you just started off hot, giving us all kinds of wisdom right now. We need to rewire our brains and, think about it like 8 billion people in the world. Like, you don't think about it like that, but that's so true. But one of the things, like, you've been seeing a lot of success, but one of the accolades you got was, having your song be on the songwriters charts, like top of the songwriters charts. And you said that meant a lot to you. Kind of describe what that feels for you and like how much pride you put into your songwriting.
I have never been more proud. I'm never really proud of myself. I struggle with that. And I feel like that means so much because it's different. It's not like this is where like, I don't know. It's not like something that people normally would recognize, where it's like, people recognize things on like the Billboard albums chart or like the Billboard singles chart or being number one on Spotify, blah, blah, blah. But it's like a songwriter is like, when I think about people that I respect so much, that I've had like the blessing to meet, or whether it's, Frank Ocean or Stara or just like people who are brilliant minds. Nisha, who's also from Jersey, Jazzy, like who are like lights, but they are like behind the scenes. Well, Nisha is now in front of the scenes because she's making her own music and it's amazing. But Jersey, but you meet all these people and you're like, why? Or James Fauntleroy, and you're just like, this, you guys are incredible. You're like the lifeblood to my inspiration and to everybody's inspiration. It's like and nobody really gets the credit energetically for what that really means.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like writing is such a difficult thing, and those people are really blessed in understanding structure and have been writing for so long. And I don't come from a place of songwriting and structure in terms of knowledge base, like
Mm-hmm.
traditional songwriting, and a lot of my songs lack structure. And that's always been like, you know, a struggle point for me. So I feel like I just kind of like write from the heart. Whatever it clicks, it clicks. And I just be like, I think this makes sense, but I never know if it's like good or not good. But then I'll play it for my friends, or like James, following me. He'll be like, "It's great. I don't know why you're saying this. This is great. What do you mean?" But so being acknowledged in that way is like, I aspire to be a better writer all the time. That's really what I want to be, a better writer, because that means writing things that are clear, concise, and poignant is like my goal. Or creating energy that like connects in a clear, concise, and poignant way is like really like how I want to design my life and my communication as an artist and as a person. And I feel like this is maybe just an indicator that like I'm getting better at that. I'm not at my best that I will be, but I'm growing, and that's all that I can ask for, is I'm being acknowledged as someone that's growing in an area that matters the most, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, that's
And
all
then, yeah.
for sure. Like that's all you can ask for is growth over the years, and we've definitely seen that and watch you continue to grow. Now, one of the songs we just watched the video for because you released a blooper reel for Kill Bill and like some of the
Yeah.
behind the scenes. My question is because I just did like this aerial class and it was painful to be like in those little ropes and swings and stuff. So I was like, how did that feel when you're just hanging by the ropes? Were you able to like did it hurt at all?
You know what's random? We did a lot of ropes when we shot Doves in the Wind.
Okay.
And that was probably like when they hung me up in the sun and like did all this other stuff. And it is painful. And like the waist groin
Yeah.
region, that shit sucks. But then for a tour, we're gonna be on harness too. But that's all I'm gonna say
Oh.
about that. But yeah, it's gonna,
Oh.
so I'm ready for my crotch to just be snatched up again and in deep agonizing pain. So,
Oh man, yeah, you gotta get
but it
some
was great.
extra padding or something down there. I don't know. That's
Ain't
painful.
padding in the world, heard me?
For sure.
Not, not.
So now you know you're going on this tour, and I don't think the average person knows how mentally and physically draining that is on a person because you're just going all the time. Um,
Yeah.
how do you prepare for that mentally and physically, knowing that you're gonna have to put so much out there?
Right now I was training, doing like Pilates every day, and then doing like 2 a days, like going to Pilates and then going to the gym
Mhm.
and then going to rehearsal, because I feel like it builds endurance and like strength and breath control. And I need to be able to like put on a 95-minute show without like blinking. And like to where, so I need my stamina to just be like sturdy. And I feel like Pilates gets those little muscles that you didn't know you had, and like makes you sturdy and gives you the foundation uh to really like fortify yourself. So I feel like once I get my breathing and my stamina and like get that mindset on, where it's like, you know, when you're working out, you at war. And with
Mhm.
whatever the situation is, you got to come out on top. So I feel like it's preparing me for that real like for that nonstop, let's go, and like keeping myself grounded and not letting anxiety or anything get the best of me, because I've never played venues like this. And it's just a lot of firsts right now. So I don't know what to expect. I'm just trying to make sure that I incorporate some yoga, some therapy,
Yeah.
some all the things to get myself together for.
For sure. We can't wait to see it. I'm plan to be at the Atlanta show if I can sell enough blood and feet pics to get my ticket, but I
Don't
plan on being there. Say what?
I said don't skimp on the feet pics.
Yeah.